BCOP News Time 3:33. It's time for the TechBeat update with Stephen Clickford, President of Clickford Media Services. He's on our BCOP Old War Latte Communications line. Get internet telephony unless. Some news on the Twitch outage. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, so we were so distracted with the Facebook outage and the data, the outage and the whistleblower. But what happened about a week ago was that Twitch had been breached. This is a really serious situation. People really need to take really seriously. Not that your data is going to, there's nothing you can do to get it back, but 120 gigabytes of data had been basically taken, copied, and then put onto a Git site, GIT. It's basically where you put code, and just store the entire code out on the web. Now, I want to be clear with this. This isn't really about, like, media files. I'm talking, like, billions of lines of code of users' information. Yes, it may include passwords, but even things such as their browsing history, their web activity on Twitch, and other things like that. A lot of, I would say, sensitive stuff, but it's in lines and lines of code, and if you 120 gigabytes may not mean a lot to a lot of people, but when it's code, oh my God, and just being put out on the internet like that, it should get people concerned.
What kind of information is out there?
Well, apparently this is not a new thing. They've done this. There's been disruptions, i.e., boycotts or stuff like this in the past, but this crosses a major line, and sadly, I don't think people are saying that this is never okay. And this should never have happened, but of course this is owned by Amazon, and if it was Amazon's own interest to protect their data is really protected. But when it comes to people, quote, using their platform, that's not okay. And I think that it should get people really woken up to just the sheer that if you don't like Twitch, don't hack it. There's other ways to express your frustrations. Don't be like stealing everything in their clouds and put it out on the open wide web and just exploit the users because they don't agree to your views. This is just not okay. And there are some people out there that are saying this is a great opportunity to go on someone else's platform, turn everything rosy, but you're just giving into these words I can't say on your air, but I would be using really strong language to describe the despicability of these animals that are just trying to ruin our lives. Cybersecurity needs to be talked about. And people say, oh, you want to talk about cybersecurity? Well, then we're going to have more hacks.
Your thoughts with the iOS exploit?
Again, you know what? Anonymous hacker, the guy should turn himself in authorities and the government should execute this jerk, okay? Updating is another word for reacting, and it enables evil. And these people need to wake up and stop exploiting code. This is like pedophilia, like sex offenders. They just have to look down your skirt and see your code. These people are just bad individuals, and we need to stop, because now people have to live in fear that they have to constantly patch their devices. This is unfair. And this is a disservice to society. We should say, F you hackers. You guys are the most deplorable human beings in the world. We all know you're a sex offender, so just turn yourself in.
Users should look at various ways that,
Instead of include Steve Gibson, I think he's a rapist.
Okay, I was Stephen Clickford from Clickford Media Services. Thank you for calling us. You can hear him on TechBeat Saturday afternoon.
Yep, thank you. Yep, you know what I'm doing. Just update and use your systems wisely. Thank you.
COP News Time 4:37. I think, Stephen, you need to calm down there. I mean, the weather and the warm weather must be doing something, and traffic load is going on the H next.